outside the courthouse in Los Angeles County. Emily, how did the jury find him?
Lester, good evening. After 4 days of deliberation, a jury here in Los Angeles found 78-year-old Robert Durst guilty of first-degree murder. The jury finding he was responsible for the 2000 killing of his confidant, Susan Berman, in an attempt to cover up the disappearance of his wife decades ago. Prosecutors said Berman had planned to speak with police about a false alibi she provided for Durst. The nearly 2-month televised trial was extended over a year and a half because of the pandemic. The high-profile crime was featured in the HBO docuseries The Jinx, putting a new spotlight on the old case. The frail cancer survivor, who at times struggled to speak in court and took the stand for multiple days, may spend the rest of his life in prison.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by...
Monday, prepare.
Might have difficulty wearing masks when speaking, and so I have allowed that, but we do need to be as careful as we can, and even those persons are required to put their masks back on when you're not speaking like this. Thank you. So let me see, are we ready? Not yet. I'll give you a minute if you want that to work. Yes, good morning, Mr. President. Good morning.
Oh man,
Good.
Robert Durst. It took forever to get this old
All
fuck
right, this
arrested.
moment of tranquility was
Took too long.
enjoyed that.
Took far too long.
Now, back to the adversary.
But he got sentenced to life in prison.
We will.
Thank fucking God.
So, Dr. Loftus, as I mentioned, has.
I've got pulled up here. Robert Durst testifies at his murder trial in Los Angeles. I thought it'd be something just good to have on static in the background, maybe, with our beats and stuff. We've got the Discord, the on-air chat opened up. If any diaper daddies want to hop in here, if Stan Odie's around, kind of a trending topic. So I haven't opened the whole shebang yet. Let's see here. Hold on, let me get this business pulled up. Bam, as big as shit. Covered my whole face. The cat was in here messing around, and I was just being sweet to her, so I didn't stop her at all from wreaking havoc on the setup. I didn't stop her at all. She's been feeling sick. I just let it happen. But
how sweet of you.
I guess. She's earned it, you know. She's earned it at this point, but you know, Robert Durst, if you guys are unfamiliar, was the heir to the Durst skyscraper business, if you will, and was disgraced when when he was fired from the company. Look, before Kathy went missing, he was doing weird shit like that they don't talk about in the film The Jinx about Robert Durst, and this situation in particular. What they don't tell you about that is like he was pissing in trash cans. He was saying weird shit to people. He was just being an all-around fucking weirdo around like the Durst like organization. And so they fucking canned him and put him on like shit that didn't involve him being around the office.
Yeah.
Well before he killed Kathy and stuff. So some people kind of have it spun out there that like because of the thing with Kathy, but it's like nah, he was an independently shitty fucking weirdo well before that popped off. Sorry, I didn't have my multi-stream open. I just saw Jameson's here.
Yeah, I was about to.
Yeah, what up, Jameson? I'm very excited about it. Like, I'm so glad
Craziness.
they finally got this fucking job. I know it's for Susan Berman, too.
Yeah.
And it was so obvious he did it. You know, like the cadaver letter. Let me see. I'll see if I can pull up a photo of it. We get the setup. We're still getting kind of set up for the night shift, but it's Friday night, bitches. I'm really glad to see some of you with us tonight.
Ooh.
Is the vape pen. We are still doing the merch raffle.
Yep.
So anybody that super chats minimum of $1, gets their name entered into the super chat like merch raffle. Once we hit $50 on it, well, we've already hit $50 on it. So if you want to enter, hit it up. Are you in Colorado? Says Doug. No, I'm on Arrakis. I live on planet Dune, is what it's known as. Our main export is the spice melange. It expands the mind. It's essential to space travel. Honestly, if you live in the Empire or the Imperium, I'm sure you've heard of Arrakis. Anyway, moving on. Robert Durst sentenced.
Robert Durst.
Look, he looks like a fucking gremlin when they wheel him in here. Oh, fucking ads, bitches. But okay, I'm gonna read a little bit of this article by Charles V. Bagley. Nearly 4 decades after his wife's abrupt disappearance cast a cloud of suspicion that would make his case one of the most notorious in the country, Robert A. Durst was sentenced on Thursday to life in prison for the execution-style killing in 2000 of a close confidant. The 78-year-old Mr. Durst, whose life story inspired a Hollywood movie and an HBO documentary, will not be eligible for parole. The jury that convicted him of first-degree murder in Los Angeles last month found that the prosecution had given special circumstances, namely that Mr. Durst shot Susan Berman, a journalist and screenwriter, because he feared she was about to tell investigators that she had learned as his liaison with the news media after the 1982 disappearance of his wife, Kathy McCormick Durst. So again, that it's kind of a web, right? So Susan had some fucking sauce on Bobby, right? And Bobby killed Susan. It still paid her off, is what's weird. But then, turned around and executed his friend, his confidant, his dear friend. This is not Bobby Durst testifying. This is just an old lady. Here we go. I want to see the old gremlin himself up on screen.
Yeah, I'm a little horrified.
Look at him.
He looks insane.
Yeah, he looks in bad shape, but he's 78 years old.
Yeah.
And he was doing meth and shit when they filmed The Jinx. It came out that he was like on speed for a lot of that. Which, Jameson, how would you defend this fool?
He said, by the way, this will not be the only murder conviction of Robert Durst.
Oh, very true. Oh, yeah. I hope not. I hope they get him for Kathy. I don't know how they'll get him for Kathy, but I hope they get him for Kathy. I hope we can find a body and kind of like put that to rest. Because that's another one of those cases that, I really hope this Gabby Petito situation doesn't turn into like one of these like long running, like Kathy McCormick, Susan Berman.
Yeah.
Everybody that was affected by the Golden State Killer. That took decades to solve. Joseph DeAngelo, it was really because of
Michelle
McNamara that they even were able to drum up enough attention and support and catch that fuck. Allocation of resources in that situation. But hey guys, hey gang. Glad to see you guys. I feel safe enough to put the chat on the screen. It helps me pay attention to it a little better. I feel like we're safe for right now. We'll see. We'll see. Watch, the first thing that pops up is like, Robert Durst is innocent. Like, no, I don't think anybody in the world thinks Robert Durst is fucking innocent. Not even Jameson. If Jameson is like, it won't be the only conviction, I'm like, damn. Then okay, so the whole world thinks he's fucking, how it goes. Yeah. But man, oh yeah, no, look, just as I thought, look at that troublesome. Right as I fucking put it up.
Yep.
Right as I put it up. So funny. Well, at least we have more example of like why we don't keep it visual. Anyway. Hella glad Jameson's with us as always. Always, man. Particularly with these big legal moments, man. Like the sentencing of Robert Durst. Like, I feel like, I was reeling when that documentary came out. That's a good fucking doc. They catch him on a hot mic, basically.
Yep. Yeah, like the end?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Spoilers
well,
for the Jinx if you haven't seen it.
Yeah,
but you should watch it by now if you haven't seen it by now.
They get him more than one time on hot mic.
Yeah, more than
like
once.
And
after his attorney came in and said, hey, stop.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, he was falling like, you stop talking. You still have a mic on.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what they got at the end of that series.
Yeah.
Like, that was an amazing ending.
Yeah. It really was.
I mean, it was mysterious because at the time I was like, well, are they gonna try him for it? Like, are they gonna use this as evidence or something? Like, you wonder. And then, boom, he's found. Look at him!
Yeah, he looks rough.
Oh.
He looks rough. Is he even audible? Look how far away the mic is.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Scarsdale Elementary, Fox Meadow Elementary School.
He must have had a stroke or something.
Scarsdale High School.
Did you graduate from high
because he
school?
didn't sound like that.
No.
Yes, I did.
At all in the documentary.
Barely graduated
He really
from high
didn't.
school because I never spent any time there.
Oh, man.
How long ago was that documentary? Was that a while ago?
Ooh,
Or no? I thought
yeah,
it
it
was
was a few
recent.
years ago. I don't think my son was around. I don't think Marshall was born yet. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess I could look it up. I don't know why I didn't. I thought that was a fairly newer, like a newer documentary.
I mean, it's definitely modern, but I think it's a few years
2015.
old. Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's been out for a minute.
Okay.
Like, I know that like
That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
But he still seems horrible.
Yeah, I think that, I think he got arrested and was forced to get clean. And when you're that old and you detox off of something you've been doing your whole fucking life,
Yeah,
like, it can
that's
kill
true.
you. Fun fact about Lemmy from Motorhead, they like prescribed him fucking speed, basically. They said if you stop drinking whiskey and doing speed, you will die. And so he did till he died at an old age. Yeah, Lemmy died old and loved. But once you kind of start, once your body's like fucking hardwired for it, it's just fucking hardwired for it, dude. Like when you fucking speedball and live wild all the way into your 70s, late 60s.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like the fact that
he would have been
saying
like
he said that he was like
He's
his testimony
78.
can't be trusted from the Jinx because he was on methamphetamine at the time. And it's like, bitch, you are old to be just doing speed. The fuck are you talking about? Like that shit's crazy.
like he looks like a turtle without his shell.
Yeah.
Like even his neck.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad for the man.
I do too. I mean,
A little bit.
I don't.
I mean,
I'll
I
be
don't.
honest, I don't.
Like I don't feel bad
yeah.
in that way, but like that's still gonna be killer on his body.
I hope he's trapped in that state for a very long time, but I got a feeling it's like all of the
How
gravitas
did you
that
get
was in
into
his voice is
UCLA?
gone. It's very like, I'm dead.
I applied to half a dozen graduate schools. And I was
Hardly
accepted
sounds
in
like
some of them.
Yeah. Jameson, do you think his reputation as being hard to defend is so bad that major names wouldn't take him?
Looking to take?
Like, do you think maybe he had some... Who represented him this time, I wonder?
Is economics something that was of interest to you at the time?
So it wasn't
I don't
Dick
know, it's always
DeGuerin.
weird. It's always weird when they look at when it's like dead. It looks like a dead, or not a dead puppy, a kicked
Yeah.
puppy.
So why did you choose
Guilty as hell, but don't be
UCLA?
shocked if he wins an appeal.
Whoa!
Spicy sauce,
Whoa,
boy.
Jameson!
Spicy
I
sauce.
love it.
For real,
It
yeah.
sounded like fun.
And was it fun?
Yes.
You'd take it, Roman. Word. Yeah.
Tell the
Yeah,
jury
I
about
would,
how you
for
met
sure.
Susan Berman.
Well, after my first year at UCLA, 1966, friends of mine from New York, Stuart Altman and his younger brother Eric, came out and visited me. The Beta Theta Pi fraternity house.
The Beta Theta Pi fraternity house. He was a frat boy?
Sign out front.
Ew.
Said,
Is that why he's
"Rooms for
pissing and
rent."
hazing people at that office?
So the
You
three
think?
of us rented a big room
Fucking
for the
crazy.
summer.
Were you a member of Beta Theta Pi, or did you just rent a room from them?
I had nothing to do with Beta Theta Pi, just rented the room.
Oh. He wasn't in a frat. Wasn't
Okay,
cool
go
enough.
ahead. How did you meet Susan Berman?
Is that Dick DeGuerin? Asking
Say
those
that again?
questions? Is
Oh.
that Dick from the Texas, like, defense attorney?
Did it keep him?
I bet you DeGuerin fucking stayed on it.
I wouldn't be shocked if he did.
But this is an LA case, right?
Yeah, isn't it?
South of Sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah, Los
I
Angeles.
guess everybody knows that.
I know that Susan Berman was killed in
There were
LA
a
County
bunch
for
of
sure.
Dormitories and a big recreation center. The first dorm that was built was called Dykstra. DYKSTRA.
Oh, man.
And we spent the summer by the pool.
Hey, and again, if any of you murky mommies or diaper daddies are out there and want to hop in the voice chat, just give a shout out if you're not able to just hop in, and we'll pull you in, baby.
Around 9 or 10. And Stuart Altman introduced me to the girl.
Let me explain what I
that
mean by
picked
that.
up
This guy was clearly,
afternoon.
in my view, unfit to stand trial. Considering that his cross-examination played a substantial role in his conviction, I see some problems. That's what Jameson said.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I was fucking would agree with that. Oh, show.
Like, look at him.
Oh, show. Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. He looks like a kicked puppy.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like, you want to look
When
like
you
that so that
first
you might
met
potentially
Susan
win an
Berman.
appeal later, but
Yeah.
Did you and she
Damn.
hit it off?
he just looks beat up from
Yes.
coming off of all that shit.
Explain that to the jury.
Oh, the only thing Stuart
Can we soundboard that?
It's like an old Tina noise.
Yeah, that was intense. It's a- You fucking you fucking hit a kabuki, yo. You fucking hit a fucking, what the fuck was that noise? Oh my god. As you can see, I found more things that hit are okay. I really vetted
Nice.
it harder this time for a soundboard for the nighttime shift. You know,
Nice.
like
Another
this.
one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Yeah. It's as much as we can do.
You couldn't find Eye of the Tiger?
No, but I found exactly as much as we can play of a Michael Jackson song without getting copyrighted. Woo! That's all we can do.
I love it!
That's all we got. That's all we can do. You know.
Shame,
I got that
Shame.
for obvious reasons.
shame.
You know why I got that. Anyway, Yeah, we have a soundboard.
What was interesting was the fact that Susan Berman
Fun fact: Robert Durst's mothers and our mothers jumped off the same whatever the fuck from Oh Hello on Broadway. That shit was hilarious.
wandered off
Let me explain what I mean by gat. I guess guys really might. Yeah, I mean he really was, dude.
all night and talked.
I think that's maybe why they came out with he was high on meth when he said that shit.
Who testified?
Was that was his defense being like he was? Nope, you
Yeah,
cannot.
but I thought he
you
was
don't-
like openly admitting to being on speed well before like anything
Oh yeah.
serious. Like I think after the interview and everything too, he was like, "Oh, I was high as fuck." the whole
Yeah.
time.
We spent the
Yeah.
whole night talking.
I was like, guess what, gang? That's inadmissible in court. I was high as fuck. You can't trust anything I said.
Well, both
Anything.
were raised
Soundboard. I'm like that. Yeah.
together.
Do morning zoo at night for our Australians who are waking up.
Parents were both dead. Her father died when she was 7.
Durst testified for 15 days, 9 days under cross-examination. He was unfit. Clearly, this is grounds for appeal. Damn! Damn, Jameson's icy. I believe. I fucking word. I agree. Word.
Kept running away.
Testifying for 15 days.
Yeah. I agree with that shit. Let's see if I can find the sentencing real quick.
All right, we are at a narrative, and let's see, just a moment.
Boom. Here we go.
Why do I care so much?
No, I don't know why you care so much, Ad. Don't worry about it. The fuck out of here.
But,
One day we'll have a studio and YouTube Premium. It'll be great.
Mr. Lewis.
One day.
Whoa, it took 21 years to convict? Why? Exactly, Valerie. No fucking clue why, but it's some old fucking nonsense.
Also for the defendant.
There's a lot of reasons why she would lie to protect him. None presented why she would make it up. In addition, nobody
Yeah.
testified that they believe that
Well, the
Susan
thing
Berman
the thing
laid
was
her
that they
early
didn't
warning
really have
to
anything on him
to a stranger. And if you
No, they
look at
didn't.
the clothing
until
well,
he
it
went
appears that she
a
was
little
in
nuts.
night clothes.
Until that dude who he paid for the full, who he gave a full college ride to, coincidentally found the fucking letter while doing an interview for fucking the Jinx. Because remember that bullshit where the dude who fucking
Yeah.
Susan Berman's
They
like
again say
stepson.
that rather than relying on forensic evidence at trial,
Was
Got it.
like on his side the whole time until they introduce that, like they give him a letter that's got his handwriting
And then
on
he
it.
goes home and goes full fucking
again,
Devastated, just
what's his name on YouTube?
especially when Mr. Durst now
I watch him sometimes. He's got the fucking fan.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know who that is.
He goes full like, I found a
Yeah.
letter. Oh my god, hot tea.
Yeah.
Hot tea, guys, come back over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some old nonsense. It's some old fucking nonsense.
They were not mistaken that Susan.
And then, well, yeah, so we had said this before, but they also used a clip from that
the testimony of
documentary,
Mr.
or
Durst
attempted to,
that he shot
where they got him on hot mic at the end, basically, you know, saying that he, or insinuating that he killed them.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was talking to himself, he's like, well, what did you do, Bob?
Yeah.
Killed them all, of course.
Kill them all, of course.
Shit.
So yeah, dude.
Did you?
Yeah.
significant issue in the case.
I need some ice in this tea.
Ooh, get some, lady.
Feeling a little more icy today.
Do it to it. We're watching Robert Durst almost die and get sentenced to life in jail, so everybody buckle the fuck up.
So his quote, mere presence.
It's gonna go a solid
20 years.
tortoise's pace. Feel free to hop in the Discord and chime in. Just a reminder for any regular Murkies popping in, if you super chat a minimum of $1, you enter yourself into the merch giveaway raffle.
Evidence found on Ms. Berman's computer, which suggested she was extorting Mr. Durst or that
I broke the microphone.
she was related to Kathy.
We're back. Sorry. Holy shit. You enter the merch raffle. Holy shit. I gotta get one of those fucking arms.
Mr. Durst himself,
Good lord.
upon cross-examination, said, "Of
Like, share, and
course,
subscribe."
she's
Like, share, and subscribe.
Anybody
That's what I'm
who
getting
reads
at.
This would know that Susie Berman was.
Hope my candor is endearing.
There's not an issue that she was blackmailing Mr. Durst. There's an issue that she was in a position of power. She had a secret. She was asking Mr. Durst for money.
Also, I need to look in this part more, so don't take it as fact. We may have a speedy trial clause issue at play, says Jameson.
She would end up telling what she
I agree with that because it's what I feel like they have to be going off of is what's known as the cadaver letter, where he misspells cadaver and uses the same handwriting in more than one letter. He also misspells Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And it's obviously Robert Durst who wrote the letter, which means he's the one who killed Susan Berman. COVID acted as good cause to extend the deadline, and that is a really tricky constitutional issue, says Jameson. That's so fucking interesting. That's a good fucking point. It is unprecedented times. You could probably pull that off, Jameson.
I also got some grapes.
You also got grapes? How dare you? I was just eating grapes and watching Trolls in the day shift today at one point.
Yeah, he was just sitting there watching Arianthe and I fuck around trying to delete a bunch of people earlier. Trolls as fuck this morning.
Feeding off of it.
I was literally doing 2 jobs at work.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, why are these people saying this to him?
Oh, you know. An inflammatory person.
Trying to delete him. It felt like all-out battle for a second.
It's because I actually do shit. You get love for it, you get hate for it, you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There's no try, only do, bitch. That's why. At least it's lucky enough to be like 1/10. What?
I just watched myself do that again.
Oh.
The defense does not address March 26, 2000.
That was kind of funny.
And
oh man.
21 denial.
He's definitely guilty, though. Anyone saying otherwise is a bit of a fool. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, even Jameson's like, I mean, it's obvious he's guilty. Like, you know, he killed Morris Black, he killed Susan Berman, he killed Kathleen McCormick. We can't find no one's ever found Kathleen McCormick's body. Susan Berman, we know from the cadaver letter, and he was found guilty of fucking, whatever the fuck it was. For Morris Black.
Oh, dismemberment.
Dismemberment.
Or like something to do with violation of the corpse, not necessarily the death.
Yeah, like improper handling of a dead body, functionally.
Or just, you know.
Because they could prove that he fucking took the dude apart and put him in fucking bay.
In the bags, yeah.
But
threw him in the bay.
And threw him in the bay, yeah. Galveston, I can't go any further. But y'all know the song. You don't.
That's right, it was in Texas, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Galveston.
Yep.
That's how he ended up teaming up with old Dick.
Yep.
What do you think about Dick Jameson? Dick DeGuerin?
Dick DeGuerin, I think.
Yeah. What do you think about Dick DeGuerin?
You were more than diligent.
I'm pretty excited when he shows up. Like, he showed up at Waco and, like, the fucking fucking feds parted like the Red Sea, and he just, like, tried to enter the compound. DeGuerin shows up sometimes with that cowboy hat looking like he opened the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
I feel like there's a specific gentleman that was casted in CSI Miami because of this man.
Because of DeGuerin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, the cowboy hat dude. Yeah, that's Dick DeGuerin. That's obviously, a
Florida man.
Yeah.
Dick DeGuerin.
Yeah. Man, there's this anomalous performance by Robert Downey Jr., right? In Natural Born Killers. It's not written in the script, but for some reason he shows up and he's all Australian about it. And it's probably because of the Australian dude that used to work for Entertainment Tonight that they have on like Tiger King and shit talking about Kirk. Like Kirkham. Rick Kirkham. The fucking producer of the reality show. Like, that's a specific, like, conspiracy, like, I don't know, deep infiltrate-y fucking reporter dude. And Robert Downey Jr. is like, nah, I'm gonna be him in this movie. What up, Allie? Welcome, welcome.
It's all because of his actions and statements, too. I honestly did not find that they connected the allegation to forensic evidence or a weapon of any sort. Is what Jameson said.
No.
He said you can reasonably argue that if Durst had just shut his mouth, he wouldn't have been convicted.
Absolutely. If the jinx wouldn't have happened, I don't think this would have been opened like this. Absolutely. Like, if he would have just shut his fucking mouth. Hey, welcome, guys. File on in, babies.
They were all, you know, the thing is that he was warned.
He was warned.
Probably multiple times throughout the whole thing, I bet.
Yeah.
And they only, like, threw in that one example because, like, even the lawyer and the producer were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
The lawyer especially. He's... not even he can wear a mask right.
Yeah.
Dang. Hello, Apex.
Oh, what up, Apex?
In addition, and as
Glad you guys are tuning in, man. We're gonna watch the sentencing. They're gonna sentence a mummy to life in jail. Look at this motherfucker pickled, mummified, dude. I didn't know we fucking sentenced corpses.
He literally looks like Sophia Petrillo.
Yeah, that is Dick, isn't it?
I swear that is.
That's Dick. It's hard to tell because the mask.
He looks, oh my gosh, he looks like...
Look, the cowboy hat on the table.
Yep.
That's him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you remember that weird-ass worm from SpongeBob that's in the wheelchair? Oh my gosh, that's exactly what Durst looks like.
Oh, he does. Yeah, like it's short. Yeah.
He didn't even sit in the wheelchair like that. Like, lean back.
I did hear Molly's headed back to Florida. I'm gonna try to. I hope we can reach out to her this weekend. Get a, you know, super duper scoop. Good evening, Ginger. Glad you guys are filing in. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey, welcome to the Friday night late night. We're watching
the sentencing of convicted murderer Robert Durst.
Yeah. Salted
78.
slug Robert Durst.
Salted slug.
Overdone fish stick Robert Durst. Last taquito freezer burnt stuck in the freezer Robert Durst is getting sentenced. Yeah. Yeah, hey, PS, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Yeah, they were sitting there, he's getting sentenced to life.
Last freezer burnt.
You know what I'm talking about, that one that looks like pale. You're like, oh, this one's gone wrong. But I don't know if I can throw it away. What's the abortion statutes in this place? What? Can I throw away life? Can I? That's how bad Robert Durst is looking, man.
Oh my god.
Looking bad. Looking bad.
Yes, please. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. I love when they show out on the late night because I can't be the one to say it. I can't type it.
Yeah.
Because I'm here.
I like having you here.
I like being here.
Apex Blood Eagle. Look, here's the problem with doing a Blood Eagle on Robert Durst. It's kind of like cutting open an old like fruit roll up. Like there's no liquid blood in there anymore. Like
that's the dried up clementine.
There might be some brine, but like other than like some of the seasonings, I don't think you're gonna get. That's overdone. He's overdone, frozen, left there for a whole ass season. Sentenced to life. Look, God sentenced not only him to hit every stick of the ugly tree. He dropped his ass in a goddamn freezer until there was fucking crystals on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Robert Durst is a walking example of like karmic relief.
No,
like,
he's not walking though.
He's a wheeled around example.
He's a vegetable version.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
He barely could move his arms on that stand.
He's a resurrected immortal mummy example of what karma can do to you. Karma can bend you over and splay you in half, boy. Without jail time, karma will get that ass, dude. Look pickled. Look like a sweet kosher baby dill.
He looks dried.
Yeah.
He's like a dried chili pepper.
Yeah. That boy was picked out of Zimmy's garden and left to dry, and that bitch adds some kick to a recipe.
What is that tomato sauce?
That's the legendary albino ghost scorpion pepper. That's the three-tailed scorpion pepper.
Oh shit!
I thought it was The Walking Dead. Yeah, toward the end of this movie we're watching, Robert Durst's jaw is gonna just come off, and he's gonna use his top teeth to fucking start infecting people. Yeah, he looks rotten.
No, that mask is keeping his jaw.
Oh, yeah, you know he smells like Ben Gay and farts. 78 years old, man. Did you know that chair is a bad time?
It looks like a bad time. He looks so uncomfortable.
Does he?
I think so.
Does something that looks like it doesn't breathe anymore look comfortable or uncomfortable? Or does it just look propped up? Like they dragged a corpse in to judge. Look at this. It's fucking wild. Look at him.
The charges against him were so heinous, they exhumed him to try him.
Oh, Alley Cattail did a guest appearance on the live stream Mommy Ramblings blog discussing Shoot and Turner Moab murders, possible connection or paths across to Laundry. Oh, yeah, no, we've kind of independently crossed that off. Like, we've talked about that a lot. We thought so, and now we don't think so.
Oh, Jameson said, I just remember everyone thought they got Bill Cosby, but there were clear and obvious due process violations in play. Almost nobody thought he would win on appeal. There's similarities here.
Oh, here, read that into the mic.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Jameson said, I just remember everyone thought they got Bill Cosby, but there was clear and obvious due process violations in play. Almost nobody thought he would win on appeal. There's similarities here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
true.
I'm interested I'm actually interested to talk about it as it's happening.
I'm sure he'll be alive in his way by the time an appeal rolls around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're just gonna lay him out in the sun, and they're gonna leave him in the chair. Like, he's not gonna leave the chair.
Jameson, can we bust him for lichdom? Can we bust him for being a lich? A necromancer. He's not alive anymore. He has obviously passed his soul through some kind of phylactery and has achieved lichdom. And that's a crime, right? In America? Working for Satan? Ain't that a crime, daddy? You know what I'm saying? You can't just fucking, moonlight for Cobra.
This poor man, like, he's... I don't know. I don't even mean it. I don't mean this poor man. I just mean that's no way to live.
Yeah. Allie Cattails. I gotta refer Allie to the previous streams. We run through the variables a bunch. I probably got 6 hours on the Moab couple coming up and up and up again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But hey, you watch those previous streams, we bring it up a lot.
This is the same guy who stole a $6 sandwich.
With 20 grand in cash in his truck, he stole a sandwich.
Yeah.
No, he's in it for the thrills.
Mm-hmm.
Which, when you don't have moving blood, you just do what you can for the thrill.
His blood is dust.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he just, yeah. Yeah, but we ground that Moab couple story into the fucking ground, boy. It's not connected.
And if I might be facetious, Your Honor, Coach Bum Phillips said, "Don't dance in the end zone. People will think you've never been there before."
That is old. Dance in the end zone. People think you've never
shit.
been there before.
That's some Texas ass shit that I heard growing up.
Ooh, that's some Hank Hill advice. Don't gloat, Bobby. That's a whole episode of King of the Hill. Don't dance in the end zone. People think you've never been there before.
The crime scene evidence provides some minimum.
Dick, boy, he shows up just fucking shooting from that hip sometimes, just like I got the perfect quip.
He's got a list of them for the day, and he tries to figure out where he can put them.
Yeah.
Like he like makes a bet with himself where he's like, all right, there's gonna be like one thing somebody says that's gonna make this particular quote relevant.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And to answer Allie, if it's labeled Brian Laundrie, I guarantee at least 6 people came in and asked that exact question about the Moab couple. So I mean, really any of them. If you watch through, I bring it up. It gets brought up. The further back you go, the more we expound, for sure, in date. But
over the course of 4 months, the
let's just assume he's charged with all 3 murders.
Which proves guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, independent.
Ooh. If his defense team can instantly disprove 2 out of 3 of them, I promise you that any jury will question the very idea of the evidence presented.
Even more incriminating.
Ooh.
I'm very interested to follow this. Because I'm genuinely... I really liked the documentary. Like, I just thought that was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. Just the way that he spoke to the interviewers.
Yeah.
And how you kind of fucked him around a little bit.
Yeah. Overcharging can be very problematic. You, under no circumstances, should give probable momentum to a high-powered defense team. Yeah! Word! Absolutely, that's their job, baby. I feel you there, Jameson. Like, don't go fucking yeehaw when that's their job.
Don't go yeehaw.
Don't go yeehaw when it's their job. Don't push momentum in the defensive. Let them control that. That's what you're paying them for.
Including photos of Mr. Black after Mr. Durst had dismembered him. This was relevant under 1101B of the evidence code.
When are y'all doing musical reactions? I'm scheduling this weekend,
Kathy's abortion.
and I'm gonna try to make November a musical month. October we're gonna flush out the spooky and mystical. November we're gonna try some musical stuff.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Fourth, the Peter Schwartz
So,
assault that was relevant
November.
triggered the argument.
All November I'm gonna try to cram as many as I can. I gotta do the Drake versus Donda. I gotta do everything. I gotta catch up on user submissions for a show that we canceled.
Yeah.
Which
That's unreliable hearsay. There's no exception. Indeed, I would say fraudulent. But the jury heard about supposed sightings.
He's even got like a mustache.
he looks like he would try to drain the life out of Macaulay Culkin.
6, domestic violence against Kathy. Clearly,
He looks like the Crystal Skull.
He drinks youth.
7, the threat to
Motherfucker looks like a monster. We know he's a human, a really weird one. Oh, hell yeah, Apex. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
Musical reactions?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I think
pumped.
that's gonna be cool.
I'm pretty pumped.
Because I liked when you were doing that previously.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
So the Sixth Amendment did not attach. 9, search of the New Orleans hotel room. This was carefully litigated. Nobody violated his rights.
Stop moving the mask.
The
Like,
mouth-
it looks worse.
He's trying to breathe.
Connected to the crime by this evidence, it's therefore not
So he's got the only organs left working, them lungs, man.
They're working hard.
12, all these things contained powerful adoptive admissions and was presented with 2 very clear and firm contemporaneous.
Yeah, I wish Echo Chamber would have taken off a little better.
Yeah.
We'll see how November goes. We're gonna throw music reactions back at the wall.
13, applying the journalist shield to Mr. Jarecki. This was a
Jameson says, a second hypothetical. He's acquitted of 2 of the 3 murders, and there's a hung jury on Gabby's murder.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the line of defense that someone like... Oh, this is about the Gabby thing.
14,
Oh.
ruling that Mr. Jarecki was a journalist and not a law enforcement agent was in the context of a discovery motion. It's highly speculative that he possessed anything the defense did not know about or that he possessed anything remotely exculpatory. 15, admission of handwriting evidence.
Ooh,
Court followed
that's the biggest one.
Sargon
Yeah.
versus Regents of the University of Southern California in admitting the evidence and allowed the defense every opportunity to refute the handwriting evidence at trial. But the defense stipulated that it could be admitted. Ultimately, the jury is authorized by the evidence code to make their own comparison. So this really is a non-issue. Even
Shit.
if these claims were valid, and evidence was wrongly admitted, it would be harmless given the confession to Nick Shaven and the bathroom confession.
Was that a cough?
yeah. Somebody was in the background just like.
Oh, I thought that was him for a second.
No, his coughs probably sound like
He coughs up mothballs.
It probably sounds like dolphins dying.
Why did this turn into a fucking roasting of Robert?
Because he's a piece of shit.
Not recusing Mr. Lewin.
Juries also acquit guilty people all the time that they They feel sorry for her. Yeah, that's true, Jameson. That's very true. I mean,
Mr. Lewin's
sad
presentation
little
of his
shriveled
own
up corner.
investigation.
look at this evil mummy. Look at this mummy. Doesn't it make you think of Brendan Fraser? Acquit him.
The televised bathroom confession is completely
Acquit him.
Mr. Lewin's investigative actions have established his guilt of the charge.
Full acquittal. He made us think of Brendan Fraser.
Durst, who supplies the only
Uh,
possible motive.
Because he looks that much like a fucking mummy. Now he looks like fucking more like a mummy than Boris Karloff mummy, and that's one of my favorite on-screen mummies.
Manner of the killing establishes lying in wait.
This dude looks rough.
Anything Mr. Lewin could possibly have affected by his participation in the investigation.
Oh, I'm proud of you too, Allie. Hell yeah.
Mr. Lewin's presentation of the evidence was unusual, indeed extraordinary. Sometimes in tape
Me too, barbecue.
state personal beliefs.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I get really proud when people say they've popped that bubble and hopped on a stream. It's like, fuck yeah. If it's your dream to be a streamer, like that's why I have this Discord thing set up like this.
Moreover, when
Absolutely.
opportunity, I struck such statements. For example, in the New Orleans interrogation of Mr.
Damn straight, yeah. Drop it in the Discord. Link your everything, Allie, so we can all check up on it. Again, that's what this is for. Thank you. I'm really glad you got on stream. That's the fucking best.
But it's also cured by the instructions I gave.
I always wondered what the Crypt Keeper was up to these days. Says Ginger. That's fucking true.
And presentation were
He's getting sentenced to life.
precedented, but always.
This motherfucker's gonna be in jail for the next 1,400 years on our tax dollars. Because he's immortal. Obviously cannot die.
Is there any other legal call?
No, I just did not know we sentenced people to death after they died or whatever. Like, how do you send someone to life in jail when they're dead? That is a fucking corpse. Look at that.
And the first speaker will be Denny Marcus, D-E-N.
I mean, it's over. Karma got him, dude. Karma got that dude.
Thank you, Denny Mark.
What's jail gonna do?
Now, I'm going to
Sentence him to ducks.
welcome your words. Denny Marcus may come forward. Good afternoon, I'm Ms. Marcus, and she's accompanied by...
My son, Tommy Marcus.
All right, Ms. Marcus, good afternoon. I'm glad that you could...
I love a good critical thinking alley cats. I love that. I love a good critical thinking podcast roundtable. That's what gets the most views on this channel, and that's ended up being kind of the main theme and format. It's my favorite thing in the world. It's the best.
Please direct your comments,
Getting other people's opinions and ideas, and talk to people.
if you will. You may proceed.
Oh, of course we'll be gentle. We're a loving community. I'm so pumped to see it, Allie.
Robbed, my beautiful son was robbed of an absolutely extraordinary, unforgettable, brilliant person whose life was savagely taken from her at
Oh.
5 when she had many years.
We
ahead.
get victim, survivor. We get survivor statements.
Yep.
With my family. She was orphaned at 13, and I didn't even know she was my sister.
I'm gonna not roast them. It's really hard because I preheated the oven, so I'm gonna try to save it for the mummy.
But she was unforgiving.
Bro, Tutankhamun, they got on fucking trial here.
Friends and close ones knew her as her alter ego anti-name. And she
Oh, sorry, Allie.
loved, and she was so valuable.
Oh yeah, no, we've had to start for time's sake. If it's a backtracking issue, referring people to previous episodes, just for time's sake.
The additional 30 or 40 years that she definitely had left to do some things.
So we try to keep things relevant to the title of the video, kind of thing.
And that, and at the end of her life, as the regressions and the memories came up.
Or if it derail in a crazy new
got
way.
A little more pronounced, but God bless her.
You know what I mean?
She used them in her manuscript.
Like roasting that anchovy.
Like roasting that anchovy. But again, I counted it last night. I'm 40 hours deep in Brian Laundrie content. So I just don't have any more in me. It's nothing personal against anybody. I don't have any more in me until something new pops off.
And
That's kind of why I wanted to talk about this, because this kind of got slipped under the rug because of Brian Laundrie.
Yeah.
And this is
yeah.
that documentary was really interesting, and this particular case has been absolutely mind-boggling.
Yeah.
I personally think it's something worth talking about.
It hella is. The Jinx proved that.
Absolutely.
Like the fucking documentary that opened this up.
thanked each other every day. We ended every conversation from the time.
Oh, last night? Oh, yeah, we might have been in the middle of a push.
And
Last night I was asleep.
she was just so valuable and fabulous and such a loss to so many people.
Oh, I might have been on Twitch. I might not have seen any multi-stream stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Twitch can drop chat sometimes.
Oh, the channel. Oh, no. They were. She's talking about last night on another.
Oh, they had dismissed the couple out. Oh, I thought you meant me. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, if I offended anybody that comes in here and brings up Brian and I seem spicy, it's just because I'm out. I have to refer people to other content and keep moving on because, like I said, 40 hours is plenty for people to check out.
There is quite a bit.
Plenty for people to check out. And as new shit happens, I promise I'll cover it. But there's not an aspect to it we haven't covered, really.
And the book she wrote as a love letter to our colorful family. Easy to read. It's a very easy read. It's still on Amazon. And her narrative and the way that she wrote and the way that she spoke and her articulation. And if you look on YouTube, you can see some of the interviews she did about Las Vegas. She did love letters to Las Vegas and her surroundings. She had Liberace's belt from her birthday party where he sang. She had a very colorful life, and she shared it with me. I've shared it with this guy here. This guy here never.
She's hitting it up, dude.
Lost her at 4, but she always told him she was his Aunt Susie, and she was private about it.
You got fed.
Entered the room boisterously and loudly with that wonderful high.
Are you confused because I went to bed early last night?
No space lasers here, yeah. As long as you don't believe in Jewish spaceships, I respect whatever you have to say. Yeah, damn straight.
And I know she's here. I know she's
Yeah.
my hand right here. She's on my shoulder, and she knows that I would do anything for her. In
Oh, yeah,
this
damn
world
straight.
Beyond it. And I just love her.
Oh yeah, we have one rule.
It was never in my wheelhouse to love her. And for that reason, I will never hate Bobby because she loved him. And I will just live with it, with the memory, and have that as a big part of it because hate cannot enter my life no matter what. And she made sure that I always knew no matter what, hate serves no purpose. And it's what occurred, and the reason that she's not here, and why beautiful, sweet Kathy that I met very young and saw her transition into somebody angry and
Documentary on the Happy Face Killer. If you don't mind, link that for me in the Discord, Ginger. I'm very interested to watch that.
Yeah.
Very interested. I'm also just looking to get a list of content to grind on the weekends to catch up. I got, podcaster now.
Yeah.
I'm a newsie now. I gotta stay up to date. I can't keep getting behind on the Marvel and the everything. On the everything.
Thank you so much for listening.
Glad she gave a statement. I would go full Mrs. Moskowitz from the Son of Sam trial.
I love that lady.
Ooh, yes. I called him a bastard.
Don't ever call me Berkowitz.
Don't ever call me Berkowitz. Did you say something to him, ma'am? Yes.
I called him a bastard.
I called him a bastard.
Love her. Love her.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the Happy Face Killer. I'd love to do a whole episode on it, or at least use it as a starting point. You guys know how MURKradio goes. We have like a starting point, and we can go in. We might end up at JFK, but I do like a good starting point. That's kind of just the morning show. I'm starting to kind of solidify where the chaos is and get shows under. I want to do more directed stuff, more intimate interviews. Especially if we can score one with, like, pop Instagram up, get Aunt Molly on.
I visited her and told her she could rest easy. The Justin justice has been done.
Oh.
She just got to know my daughters. She had never met them, but she had written a couple of letters to them. And
I wanna watch movies you guys think I should watch.
always had a
Catch up.
special bond.
A bunch of shit. Still haven't seen the new Suicide Squad.
No.
We love the original. We're outliers in that. A lot of people hate that shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I'm gonna grab some tea. You need some more drink? You good?
No, I'm okay. Thank you though.
Durst to do.
You may say what you wish as long as you address it to me.
I'll address it to you. He should let us know where Kathy's body is so her family can get some closure.
Oh, I'm hungry.
That's about it.
Are you?
Thank you, Mr. Bruno, for sharing the comment.
But I've been kind of liking our late night weekends sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
spend some time together.
Yeah.
Again, to reiterate, thank you to everyone.
That's why I like the weekends.
Yeah.
Feels like we can chill.
Actually kick back.
Yeah. We can still work on stuff, and we do, but we sleep in.
Yeah.
It's hard getting up
Yeah.
at 5 a.m. every day.
Yeah. Allie says she's dropped that link in the link my everything. Hell yeah. Alex Murdaugh case. That sounds familiar. Will you Google Alex Murdaugh?
She gave Bobby half of his life of freedom. And that came at a cost of her life.
Oh yeah, we did. We've talked about you. You turned me on to this. We talked about, or Arianthe turned me on to this. This was actually one of the stories that was in front of the first time I talked about Gabby Petito on the show. So I think if you go all the way back to, it's labeled just a MURKradio morning news, where I cover a broad amount of topics back when it was just Arianthe and I in the morning. I started talking about Alex Murdaugh. Yeah, this case is fucking fascinating.
You don't get to just toys and go home
Yeah.
when you're done playing with someone to the tune of murder.
It's wild as shit, Jameson. Like that was actually interesting as shit to cover. I'm surprised it didn't get more like love in the algorithm, because it's fucking fascinating to me.
To be on record for the longest living predator ever. And this breath between from right now on. When you
Oh, but Allie, I don't care how long it is. I'll fucking watch it. I don't.
hear Susan, when you exhale,
I won't speed it up, lady. I even watched through the ads.
may never stop. Again, and thank you, and we will miss her.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Look it up.
Fourth speaker.
And then we have Sarah Kaufman.
Yeah, Southern dynasties are wild. Fucking wild. You wait. Sorry.
Yes, I'm sitting here reading this because I
know.
haven't heard of this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
It
like,
was-
wait,
yeah,
he was
it
shot in the head? He wasn't shot in the head.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I covered it on a buff. I just had read a few articles basically on the stream. We'll have to touch back on it again though. That's a good idea for like one of the stories in the morning we can go back through.
It was confusing.
Yeah, that one I'm sure will end up on like some, you know. Yeah, his dad and grandma. Yeah. Someone got a feedback on a mic. It was in the trial. Yeah, no, as you've seen, a lot of people are really bad at doing live sound.
Apparently.
And it's not that hard. I know I'm not the best example. End of statement. Yeah. He hired someone too, but he effed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah,
This is
man.
Suicide for hire thing, yeah.
Suicide's one of those tough subjects, man. If anybody's feeling
Yeah.
like they reach out to somebody. If you're feeling like that, call a helpline, call a loved one. Reach out. Hop in our Discord, bitch. I'll talk to you.
How do I describe what I lost in Susan when it was something I never had before and barely had a chance to
Oh man.
Whoa, that's some serious earwear.
That's the fucking.
I'm all over,
that's the dude who was like, oh, he got a full ride through college from Robert Durst, this guy, and then doesn't come clean with the fucking record that ended up taking this shit to trial. Until honestly, the balls for this fucking media hungry diva to show up to this shit.
I didn't recognize him at first, and then I was like, whoa, the ears.
Yeah.
That's right. He had some crazy shit going on.
I do not. That dude's a fucking piece of shit. When you watch the Jinx, it's just like, oh wow, so you're one of those fake ass people.
Yeah.
Who are like, oh my god, that's right. This letter, I just happened to be going through this old box of letters.
Yeah.
And it's at the bottom when you show up. Like, bitch, you knew about that.
Yeah.
Like, you knew about.
You went looking through that.
You knew
and
the dude
found
that
it,
paid
and
for
then
your
that was like the
college.
first thing you put back in the box. That's why it's at the bottom.
Yeah, you knew the dude that paid for your college was fucking killed your loved one. And you'd go to dinner with him. He'd pay for dinner. Fucking gross. Ugh.
Not a vibe.
Yeah. Trying to get set up with whatever software. Hell yeah, Allie. Not sure he did, but maybe hired someone.
Having to spend what time I could manage to not be in tears or feel the hopelessness of going on another day, filing for death certificates.
Oh yeah, but I don't.
Having to maintain all day at a job.
Got zero respect for that cat.
Be strong when you feel weak.
Piece of shit.
And you have to, because if you don't, you will lose that job because you don't.
That's somebody who, like, I think the evidence absolutely points like, oh, but you knew.
I bet he bought that suit with that money he got from him.
Oh hell yeah, dude bought a house and like, well, let's keep in mind like anything he profits from off of that goddamn degree he got.
Well, yeah.
Which I'm sure was something like modern arts and African dance. Like he's not this dude. You sold out to the devil for like the cheapest fucking thing. Like.
Yeah.
For a fucking like UCLA fucking education, that's dope. But I don't even think it was that.
A dagger in your heart. Oh boy. He's so devastated.
Time and money. Let's talk about time and money, you fucking asshole who withheld evidence. Like, that dude should face fucking whole things, you know what I mean? Like,
and some even worse. I can't tell you what life would have been. I have a desire to tell you what life has been. I only wish to tell you a little of the Susan Berman I knew. There's so much that's been said. Truths and half-truths, half-lies, and outright, bold-faced, self-serving lies about Susan, and not just by Robert Durst.
on the one hand, it makes sense. But on the other hand, the family was so hated.
To articulate them all, or how they've added to my anger and frustration.
We talking about Petito?
Susan would have been thought of as a
Are we talking about?
fiercely loyal friend, putting their needs above
Are we talking about Alex?
and
I forget where we were.
someone with a
I know I'm lost in
I think
dude's
they're- yeah, I think-
lame ass suit.
Alex. Yeah, like, come on, lavender.
We pulled it off his shelf. Look at the shoulder pads. On a tailored suit. Is that mean of me to grill on? That's probably mean of me to grill on. But, come on, man. If you're gonna be this big of a diva and sell the fuck out,
Robert Durst took those wonderful traits and twisted
put on something.
and abused them.
Put on something.
For the last many decades, my mother's memory has
Murdoch.
also been twisted and abused.
Yeah, Murdoch, yeah.
Hearing from Susan's friends and family, you never hear of her acting lazy or exploitive. She was not conniving, not a gold digger, not taking advantage of others for her own gain. Despite the
Well, I think she was probably doing a little bit of that.
in the media and in this trial.
Susan Berman, let's be real. She was hitting up people she had fucking blackmail on and was like, hey friend, how are you doing? I need money. And they like sent, you know, money. So, I mean, she's kind of a dirty dog. She's kind of been a dirty Deborah. You know? Like, that's dirty. Like, I saw the game she was running. You don't keep notes of, like, who's sending you how much money. Through, you know what I mean? Like, she was... Susan Berman has some sauce.
Statements today are meant to be a what we have lost because of Robert Durst. I've lost everything many times over because of him. Family, friends, romances, jobs, investments, health, and sanity. I have lost and sacrificed more than anybody can possibly know. I have lived the experience of Robert Durst as no one else has or could.
Like, you worked the neck out on this. Like, I don't like that they even gave this dude this long. Like, why aren't they hitting the fucking buzzer?
Oh, donuts.
Why aren't they hitting it? Oh, yeah. Hey, you got that bread too.
Oh yeah, I know.
But
I really wanted a donut.
like, I would be hitting him with the fucking by now. Like, all right, you piece of shit. Moving on. Let's talk to the mummy again. Robert Durst comes back on, and then everyone's souls come out of their skin. Their skin falls to the floor. Oh no, he's a lich. Sorry, Robert Durst looks bad. I gotta grill him tonight. That's like the theme of the night. Like, fuck.
So
he looks
bad.
So gross. Such a, I'm kind of celebrating, you know.
Fractured my relationship with my sister. I don't think it will ever recover from, which make us both alone in the world more than we should have.
The market for a new age Weird Al. Oh, word.
Boris are gone. Gone in the most horrific ways imaginable. Vanished, executed, dismembered, gone. Your wife, your best friend, your neighbor, gone. Susan may be the most important person to me personally, but they've all affected me. What you have done, what it forced me to do, what I have lost because of you, Bob, everything many times over. How much has it cost me and my sister? Incalculable and indescribable.
That was Zaddy 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Remaining details, we all know what happened. The belief that you have that has allowed you to continue to lie in the face of morality, ethics, in the face of the judge and jury, because
Playing that whole devastation thing.
this point is over. I hope in your final days and hours you will come to the same understanding and give the McCormicks what little they are asking for, to find Kathy, to lay her to rest appropriately, finally, and at long last. This is the most important question that still haunts us, but I know the McCormicks most of all.
Word.
Is the one and only thing you have to give of any real value or ability to sway any opinion of you. Final analysis of
Oh no, the chat cracked me up. I'm still kind of hypnotized by this. I still can't believe he has the gall to be. What is this? A fucking 30-minute set?
I know.
He's pulling a straight up 45 minutes on his heart, having daggers in it, because he withheld evidence to make this trial happen 21 years earlier. This bitch knew. This bitch knew. Like.
you were ever able to inspire to love you. You took them for granted and abused their love. More than 10 years ago, I received an end to one of the haunting questions that tortures me daily. Who murdered my mother? I was fortunate, if fortunate is what you can call it, to finally solve what happened to my mother, and in turn, Kathy and Morris. I was able to lay Susan to rest and know where to find her. I can't imagine the pain of 40 years of not knowing.
Ooh. Now he's playing the Kathy McCormick that Robert comes forward with the Kathy McCormick shit. But she is sentenced to life, so maybe it'll be cool. But I bet we gotta wait for some appeals to be squashed. He's gonna be. What do you call it if you're still living after you've been on your deathbed? On his lich slab.
What?
Really feel like justice is being
Thanks.
Thanks, Josh.
Every option
Thank you.
Oh, you call it expired. That's what you call it.
Expired. He smells rotten.
Yeah,
he smells rotten.
he's very expired.
Yeah, you know it smells like old colon in that fucking
Like all those fucking car
courtroom.
seats I had to throw.
I can't believe he's still whatever. I can't believe we're still loosely class. I think we classify that as alive. Alive enough to stand trial.
I know.
Like holy shit. Today in the news, we sentenced a mummy to like. We finally sentenced the ghost of Tutankhamun to life in jail.
We finally convicted and sentenced Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, like, are you fucking winding me up with that? Are you fucking kidding me? No fucking way.
Whatever time he has left to live, cared for, paid for by all of us, until he dies, most likely in bed, as comfortable as we can make him, as in an enlightened society. Yes, he deserves the verdict of guilty, and yes, in the absolute maximum sense.
Is that a good thing?
I feel like it's a setup, but
Yes, it is correct, and yes,
you know, we'll just kind of until we get the end of it.
Just in case.
Just until we get the end of it. You never know.
So that Robert Durst might get a sense of
To the point I only trust the people in the raffle.
Bob is a sociopath and narcissist in the extreme, and I've known many, my father among them. And rule number one is you do not let the narcissist know that they or how they have affected you. So what is the
So why are you spending 2 hours telling him how he's affected? This is fucking insane.
My
Oh
heart.
my god.
It's ice as hot as fire.
I feel like this motherfucker managed to do a late night call-in wine drunk. And just fill 45 minutes solid.
You also murdered me.
Of just like, my heart, daggers, fuck Robert Durst, daggers, I had evidence, but fuck him. Yeah. Yeah. More awesome than 2 peas in a pot. Thanks, Josh.
In conclusion, to this
That was suspenseful. That was suspenseful. Oh man.
To all our loved ones here and departed, I love and thank you for this opportunity, but especially to Susan, my
I love you.
I love you.
What are you saying, man?
What are you saying, man? I know Jameis is all.
Like, what are you like?
He's on the edge of his seat too, like, troll?
We're all a little tense lately.
Yeah, my admins, I've been really putting them through it.
Like, I'm sitting over here secretly trigger happy.
I've been treating my admins like I treat my studio musicians. Like, I've just been composing blast beats. Like, what are you doing? Spicy thumbnails and
And hashtags.
juicy hashtags. And sorry. This is when you hit that trending hashtag, you know, roughly.
Oh, he looks like he fell asleep there for a second.
He doesn't sleep.
They just hang him up to dry
He's
at
too
night.
scared to go to sleep. It might be the last fucking time he closes them peepers. Like, I bet you he's scared shitless is looking like that. Oh, Josh is real. Go look. Okay.
Cool.
We'll check him out.
Welcome.
Yeah. Check you out, baby.
Yeah.
Welcome. I'm glad you're murking. Sorry. It's been a stressful week. We've been on the edge of our seats. He's
legit. Thank
Hell
you,
yeah.
Jameson.
Hey, Jameson got you checked out, baby. That's from the man himself.
Whew. Phew.
Alright. I get that. Alright. Well.
Well, thank you.
Right as I throw this back on, watch somebody says I should be in a fucking oven. Like, God damn it. God damn it. This is why we can't have nice things.
Jameson, I honestly thought he was a troll. We're just.
It's been a very stressful week,
We've got.
Josh.
I swear, Arianthe and I have a whiplash at this point.
Yeah, welcome to the party, man. I've really been putting the queens through it. I've been yeah. Hey,
jeez,
you know, comes with the territory. It's kind of like a blue check mark when you get like a good set of trolls. It's like, yeah. It's like barely trolls, like copycats. Oh, hell yeah, it took you.
Oh,
hey,
congratulations,
Josh. Fucking grinding, dude. Hey, hop in our Discord too if you want. We can have you on the show. I'll check out your content, dude. Let's do interviews and shit. Let's like fucking hang out.
Yeah.
Kind of open Discord and stuff. And normally when I do like a daily show, we'll do like I'll hop in the lounge in Discord and just get a round table going.
Yeah.
So if you like hanging out, you can come hang out. Love to have you. Link in description, baby.
It's been a part of an incredibly long cross-examination here at trial. And it is our hope that at this point in time, Mr. Durst is certainly never going to see the light of day again. And all we can hope, Your Honor, is that...
Bitch, he can't see the light of day now or he'd evaporate.
He can't see the lights in the room.
Karma made him a vampire. He can't see the light. He'd disintegrate. Fall apart to ashes. Like, can't see the light now, bitch. What fucking good is it fucking... What are we gonna bury him? We sentenced him to bury... We're gonna finally bury him? Like, we buried Robert Durst's rotten-ass corpse. We've been trying for fucking... about $1 million of your tax dollars amount of time.
Letting this thing dry out for 20 years.
Right? We have finally salt cured Robert Durst, and he is ready to stand trial. We have dry aged and fucking salt cured Robert Durst, and he is ready to stand trial. Bam. Look, there he is. This fucking pickled ass dude.
Just dry aged like a motherfucker.
So what we did was we left him in Italian dressing for 13 years, right? Then we rubbed him in butter. Then we seared him. Then we put him in the freezer for about 5 more years. Then we took that out. We went, ew, thawed it out, threw it at the wall, put it on trial. Oh, hell yeah, Ellie.
To face whatever is next, and that maybe he'd like to do it with as clean a conscience as he can. So I'm hoping.
Oh, hell yeah, Josh. Hell yeah, Josh. Hell yeah, Ellie. Yeah, man.
Some answers that we haven't gotten so far.
Dursty jerky.
On behalf of
That's it.
They changed his first name to Teriyaki. Because he's jerkied. That's his flavor. Like Teriyaki Durst, you've been sentenced to... Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. Like, we've had a couple different kind of viral moments on this channel, and like, you know, I've seen my stream pop up to like 1,400 in chat, 1,500 in the chat. It's like, motherfuck, that's like, it's like riding lightning. It's great. It's exhilarating. One of my favorite things to do, especially when you get a good round table, a hot topic. You got your admins just losing their fucking, just gaining arthritis, having to ban the 10% that show up and are just like,
full on developing arthritis actively.
But Josh, have you had people showing up making up rumors about you yet? That's my favorite blue check mark. I've been doing music and stuff for a long time though, so I got like some weird deep cut haters that are just mad I grind, and they don't do anything.
You weren't on this case.
Jokesy times. See, you can have this kind of light candor about a murder trial when the fucking person you're trying is literally is an old white dog turd. Like, looks like a dog poopers you missed. Like, oh, how long has that been there? What is that, a cigar that ashed all the way out? Oh. There's burnt out, boy. Oh, Josh, gotcha. Yeah, man. Hey, fucking keep grinding. Like, it's funny when hate shows up, fucking man. You nail it, dude.
He's welcome to do that.
Fuck the haters. Hate us because they ain't us, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between, you know, those hating ass troll types and the creators is we out here actually doing something.
Mm-hmm.
They mad about it.
As Susan Berman's family has reminded us and described.
Yeah, Allie, yeah. This thing can be dangerous. I know that, like, you know, the queen will clap you.
Susan Berman was an extraordinary.
I'll push you down so it's easier for her. Don't break into my shit. And yeah, no, swatting. I just, you know, where we live, it's like not a... I got a feeling they're going to hit up the management first.
Yeah.
And they're going to dispel any rumors. But yeah.
This crime was a witness killing.
Oh yeah, Ellie. It just comes with the territory, man. That's like how you know you're doing something.
See, okay, well, I will admit that we've already had some weird issues where, like, I'm realizing it may not be as bad as we think.
It's one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, no, but I mean, like, as far as, like, the comments and everything, like, I thought that they would affect me a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the beginning, but they don't.
Oh, no, especially once you've properly acclimated to the format and you just,
because
you
I'm
just
just,
keep grinding.
you know, that kind of person.
Yeah.
I can be nervous sometimes. And
well, you know, for every negative thing, you get 10 times more positive things thrown at you. I truly believe, like, if you're doing what the universe is truly telling you to do, it'll work out that way. So I don't get a lot of, you know what I mean? If you go through all even my old music posts, I don't get a lot of. I think until I started doing like the MURKradio thing, I think the most negative thing ever said about me was one time was like this Ned Flanders looking motherfucker, but I was kind of dressed like Ned Flanders, so it's like, all right, yeah. Yeah, people call CPS and shit, but nah,
As to count one.
call animal control on this cat. That.
I'm gonna call the ASPCA.
I'm gonna call Sarah McLachlan herself. So you need to write a whole ass new song for this busted up fat ass cat. Do you have any songs that work to sell busted up obese cats with bunk ass hips?
As to the special allegations that the defendant.
Oh yeah, Allie, you do need to, you know, yeah, as long as you have a solid community, a lot of that takes care of itself. Oh, sorry, Josh. Especially Uber butt crack drivers. If you're asking for support, they call me fatter and streetwalker in high heels. It's definitely depressing. What, Josh? What, Josh?
D of the California Penal Code imposes a term of 25 years to life in prison, consecutive sentence for the allegations under section 1202.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that stuff's depressing. It doesn't really bother me. Like, I don't know, but again, I've been doing this for a long time. Like, I've literally yelled at people hosting, like, open mic events. Like, you saw me earlier. I was just eating grapes and, like,
yeah.
How you admins doing?
Yep.
It's like, busy! I see.
Busy, shut up!
I see that. Good work, guys.
What's up, Danny Drew?
What we talking about? I'm game. They sentenced a mummy to life in jail. They sentenced a beef jerky.
They dried up a canned anchovy.
To help me for that matter. Yeah.
And then put it on trial and found it guilty of murder.
Aw. Well, Josh, hop in the Discord. You probably find a tight little community if you're trying to live stream and stuff. Again, like, good solid place to network on our Discord, man. You might end up finding somebody who can be your homie. Yeah, it was so bad that they had to change their CPS policies. in
Serious
Texas.
problems with removing kids from the home too easily. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. And once we all know CPS loses a bunch of fucking kids every year.
Yeah.
And that's fucking weird and scary. You know? Now they're going to ask this corpse what he thinks. They're like, what you think? And then
Look at that hair.
That's how my father's attorney looked when I was growing up.
Damn.
He had locks, dude. And he was a legal genius in our town. Like, judges loved him. Oh, no, we're not a swinger community. I mean, I don't know. You ask the Murkies what they're up to. Yeah, what up, Murkies?
Danny Drew.
But yeah, Josh, hop in the Murkies community, baby. We got you.
No, bro.
For what? What's the oh no bro about? Wait, did I miss it? Did I do something?
Probably to Josh. I don't know.
I mean, is he crazy?
They called CPS on Molly Golightly recently.
Yeah.
I believe I heard him say, yeah.
They do that to parents.
Clear, Mr. Durst, you have a right to be present at any restitution hearing. You waive present. Attorneys to appear in your place.
There's Josh.
He's waived his appearance. The court will retain jurisdiction also for the people of calendar hearing the compelled defendant to pay the cost of his incarceration pursuant to 1203.1M. The court will order a DNA test pursuant to Penal Code Section 296 at Secretary.
I found Joe shit, Josh.
Proposition 63 report. It actually just arrived.
Monetized. Congrats, my baby.
Yeah, he said he was monetized.
Yeah.
Given an opportunity through counsel to complete such a form, he did not.
Mega love shout out news. Hell yeah.
Probation department has
Hell yeah.
indicated he has no firearms on.
I see you, Josh. Yeah, nah. Show up in our Discord and flex that channel, baby. Check that out. Look, I also had a burb.
The defendant has been in custody on this case.
All right.
Hop on in, baby. Might find somebody that can help you with that chat. That chat can be tricky, baby. I like to keep things open for them, but I'm only able to do that because of the generosity of people like Arianthe and Lux and Jameson and Az and Harleen and Justin. Honestly, too many people to fucking mention at one time. If MURKradio was to win an award and I had to accept, I'd be like, that's like an auctioneer. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Monetizing his undies are always clean. That's dope.
No parole admonition is required because there is no possibility of parole. Under People v. Scott, 9 Cal 4th, 331, the parties may object to any aspect of the
When he took his mask off, he kind of looked like a vulture.
Mm-hmm.
allow me to correct any sentencing error I may have made.
The vulture god has been resurrected.
You have a right to appeal from this sentence. If you wish to appeal, you must file a written notice of appeal with the clerk of this court within 60 days from today. If you appeal and you're unable to hire a lawyer, the appellate court will appoint a lawyer to represent you on appeal at no cost. Is there anything further from the parties?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
I'd like to remind the court to shake that ass, watch yourself. Shake that ass, show them what you're working with. That's all. Thank you. Get him out of here, they say. Ah, and I cheese it.
Being here and giving so much, giving so generously of your time and of your lives.
He loves apples, boy. That means you're, what, a 3? You got 3 meow meow beans? Josh loves apples. Or is that 2s? Is it 2s that love apples? The meow meow beans. I probably sound like I'm having a stroke to most of the people watching.
You pulled me back into Community so fast.
Yeah, but like he loves apples, he must be a 2. You're never gonna get to be you're never gonna get to 5 meow meow beans at loving apples like that, though, man. You're gonna stay at 2 meow meow beans. That's a 2. That's
How
2.
ridiculous.
That's 2 meow meow bean behavior. That's not, yeah. Oh hell yeah. Media studies major, yeah. Well, I back to nervous. Been a long week. I'm gonna grab a grinder.
Ah!
Back to nervous.
Defendant Robert Durst is committed to the custody of the sheriff for delivery to the Department
Oh my goodness. Oh man, it's been a lot. It's been a week, y'all. Whew. For real. And I know we're not the only ones who just went, huh? I'm sure Jameson's like,
Do you now? He said. At
this point, we kind of all have PTSD.
Yeah. Here we go. It's gonna.
Testify.
This is The Mummy. The Mummy Speaks is the title of this film that I put on.
She took me out to her
The Mummy Lives.
And we drove to Ship's Restaurant on Westwood, in Westwood.
What's unfortunate about North Carolina?
We pretty much talked until it was lunchtime.
Seems like a cool place. Where Rhett and Link are from.
All right, so.
And Rhett and Link seem really cool.
Susan Berman, you hit it off with her immediately. You stay up all night talking. You go to Ship's Restaurant the next day. Did your friendship with Susan continue?
This is calm waters to me, haha. Yeah, James. Yeah. Yeah. It's no day shift. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Now, where is Claremont Graduate School?
It's fucking like 8 a.m. I got motherfuckers banning 12 people in a row. I can't believe that. Take your chat down.
We're like running over each other.
Now, was this during your school at UCLA? Did you interrupt your school at UCLA?
Yeah.
I just left UCLA. For the 1 year I went to Claremont Graduate School, and then I went back to UCLA.
In the meantime, what did Susan do?
Susan graduated from UCLA, and she applied to Berkeley's graduate school in journalism, where she was accepted. At the time, I believe Berkeley's journalism program was considered the best in the West. I think it still is.
We're just like, he's got a cake.
It's good.
It just reminds me of like all of those cartoon, like cartoon old men with the fucking canes, and they're like,
went to Claremont Graduate School.
Back in my day.
Yeah. Danny Drew did fuck up in Phoenix.
So,
Shitty town.
Susan moved to.
Yeah, I have no
Northern
interest
California to attend
in
Berkeley.
going back to Phoenix unless.
You think we have any? You think we have any Phoenix-based Murkies? I mean, I want to go to see a dear friend of mine, but
Yeah.
that's the only reason I'm going, and that's technically Goodyear.
Yeah.
Down to go to Goodyear.
No.
Phoenix
How
scares
would
me.
you
Yeah.
characterize your
It was
friendship?
interesting to say the
Best
least.
friends.
I did appreciate the men though.
All right. In the next few years, what happened?
Look, I'm drinking my orange juice after waking up and everyone else is running around while the house burns.
I applied to become a Vista.
At the fridge with that glass of milk, like, what the fuck is everyone freaking out about?
Let me stop you there. I gave you the idea.
We're cool, baby.
to become a
Maybe a little on edge. Maybe just ready to,
They had a table
drop hammers.
Yeah.
at UCLA
Now we're always in just in case mode.
with information
Yeah,
about
motherfuckers make you build.
I walked by and I
The show's-
It's been a lot this week.
The show's been beautiful. You go from community to society, where you build governance.
Mm-hmm.
Where was Susan
And,
Berman at that time?
Susan had
We just have to make examples of like, well, this is why we can't have
guess
nice
first.
things.
Yeah.
She graduated
That was kind of it.
from journalism school.
Like the
about
chat
the
right
same
now, I'm
time as I
scared.
went into Vista.
But we got Danny
a
and
job
Jameson,
with the
so
San Francisco Chronicle.
We'll be alright.
I think we'll be good.
And
Watch the first
after
thing to
one
pop up. You
year,
fucking great.
She went to work for something that was called
Heard of the 1,000
City
True Fans
Magazine.
theory over 10 years ago?
That
Wired
local
editor Kevin Keeley wrote an essay
publication
called
in San
1,000 True
Francisco?
Fans, predicting that the internet would enable
It
the
was
creator
very popular,
economy.
but it
Yes, it
also
did.
started
And with the
off
signing of the Music Modernization Act, it allows digital creators to actually get our pennies when we earn them.
She wrote an article,
Yes,
a cover article
that did happen.
called
That shit was predicted
Why I
and happened.
Can't Get Laid in San
That's why I changed
Francisco.
my game every time I read shit
And
like
this
that.
made the front page of the magazine.
My music's been something I profit off of for a long
And
time.
the San Francisco Chronicle picked it up on their front page too.
Gotta go get, can't get got.
Susan.
Were you proud of her success?
What, your music is on your website.
Well,
Yeah.
I sort of
Gonna
thought
spam the website.
it was the wrong thing for her career, but she liked it and she got lots of job opportunities from it.
In the meantime, what were you doing as a Vista volunteer?
That's not gonna work. It
Well,
didn't.
being a Vista volunteer,
I'm having a
was
weird
interesting.
issue with my copies right now.
They sent me to Watts, and I lived in Watts, and I worked for an agency. Can I get some water?
Yes.
Oh yeah, staying on the edge. Yeah, you have to learn those new interfaces and stay up to date with like how to get your art out there. Like, you know, like I've said on the show before, like you can't, you're not Elton John and Rocket Man. Like there's no Roxy anymore to go play at and have a magical slow mo moment. You have to grind. And everyone got mad at Spotify when the Spotify creators said, well, people need to release more albums if they want to make more money. But I fucking agree with that. Like, people will it's 2021. I can record a record functionally from the machine in my pocket. Like, get your idea out there, boo-boo. It's never gonna be fucking Freddie Mercury perfect.
Yeah.
Less gatekeepers, exactly. Less gatekeepers, open forums. Places like our Discord where you can share anything. Like, share your links. Like, you know. Places that, yeah, where you can just...
You mentioned they
actually
sent you
grind.
to
Twitch has been a
Watts.
grind right now. We're trying to hit 50 subs, and we're 6 away from hitting 50 subs. We just need 6 more people to sub to that Twitch. We can get affiliate status and maybe start getting
What was the situation
love
in Watts
from
during
Twitch.
that time?
But we also stream there.
What was Vista doing there?
But boy, that one's a grind. That's like only networking. There's no algorithm.
Yeah.
Hashtags don't mean shit on Twitch.
They set up my program. All of us were in some way related to business. And we were supposed to help the people in business.
Someone coming here like, who's grandpa's testifying against him? Like, that's Robert Durst testifying for himself.
Yeah.
Small business
Yeah.
administration.
Oh, can't do it no more at your age. Word, hey, cheers, Danny. Yeah, smoke them if you got them. Whatever you got to do to enjoy the moment or ease that pain, baby. Fuck it.
Everybody hear the answer?
Stream too much to not do it on stream, I guess. Just become a part of the thing. I'm really glad that there aren't people like,
More or less a domestic store.
It's like, oh yeah, everyone smokes. Everyone's cool with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is a cop
So
going to
how
show up and be
long
like,
were
what the
you
fuck is
associated
happening?
with Vista? And then what?
For a year.
What did you
For a
physically do
year.
as a Vista volunteer?
He's just.
I met with small
He's treating his lungs like bagpipes. But he's
Yeah.
gotta like take a super deep breath to get any words out.
It's a fucking it's a fucking spell every time to get those lungs to open back up.
Yeah.
Being held together by dark arcane powers.
And duct tape.
And duct tape. And bandages. Just mummy bandages.
Narrative ends. Next question.
Hell yeah, loading up.
So,
Loading up!
uh,
Puff it.
helping
Smoke them if you got them.
small
It's Friday night.
businesses
We got nothing to do.
get loans
You're going to work
or
tomorrow.
business
You're
No.
eating bacon and eggs
Is that
and
right?
cheesy toast tomorrow.
I don't
Yeah.
want cheesy toast, we have jelly.
I know we have
Yeah.
jelly. I was gonna do just regular
What
toast, but I was
else
probably
did
gonna
you
make a
do?
sandwich.
That's what I did.
All right. How long were you in that program?
A year.
And then
I'm
what
so
did you
excited.
do?
I love it when you make me breakfast.
I read this.
I love breakfast on Saturday mornings with you.
Yeah, we gotta have a Lux Plays session.
Yep, we gotta do some more Little Nightmares.
You gotta do some more Little Nightmares while I backseat drive.
You're there with me, so we gotta do some more Little Nightmares.
Well, yeah, but you're doing it. I'm backseat driving. I get to have funsies.
And I read about
That's on my channel.
Yeah, I need to start.
about
Gotta link
people
that in the description for the swing
opening
shifts.
health food stores.
I need a notepad.
Mostly
Bad.
in New England.
Where it's like, remember this, remember this, remember
From
this.
the Merc
So I
store.
got the
Yeah.
idea that I
We'll
would
take
go
the
to
cheesy
New
toast.
England
Yeah.
and open a health food store.
You get down in the morning.
A
I'm
health
fucking
food
already hungry for it.
general store.
All right. I'll
I
ask you
opened
about
a
that in moment.
general
But
store.
did you return to UCLA before you went to New England?
No, I just left.
So you did not graduate from.
Did not get a degree, no.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
at least he's honest.
Yeah,
So
he's
you
like,
got
nah,
the idea
I
that
fucking
you
bailed.
wanted to have a health food store, but more or less a general store in New England.
Ship it up to Colorado.
Right?
Oh shit, if the cheesy
What
toast
did
would
you
last that
do
long.
in order to accomplish that?
You probably have easier access to biscuits. It would be biscuits and gravy.
Owned a big house.
That makes me so mad.
I saw the lip twitch.
The market does not have biscuits for some reason. I have to order them, or we have to take a trip to Walmart, and Walmarts are not very like there's not very many.
No, there's no. You gotta kind
I
of
mean,
go out of your way
I
to
guess we
get to
could try at
Walmart.
Target or whatever's closest.
I might hop. Yeah, we might maybe if it's nice out, hop on that bus and
Yeah,
go take a trip and be done with that shit. Get some biscuits and some whatever else.
yeah.
Honestly, some frozen fish or something and more pasta. I'm really into that right now. Some seafood and some pasta for the fall.
Because everybody felt
But that's kind of hard to take on the bus.
stay in the city
Just gonna get it
during the
home.
weekends.
Just bring a backpack.
Thing of it was
Yeah.
is that Dad loved the city.
Jameson, all caps, unfit to stand trial.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this.
Look at this
They've had to-
withering, this horrible excuse for a fucking
What was your plan about
murder.
Yeah, they had to wheel this white dog turd in, dude.
and was not using?
This old dried up, crusty poopers.
I just moved into it. Dad wanted me to go into the family business.
Allie, we can make them. They're just a little bit more complicated to get around here.
Yeah,
We have to plan it.
I don't want to make them. We live in a very small spot.
Yeah.
I don't want to make small space.
Did you
Yeah.
want to go into the Durst organization?
There's not enough counter space.
Yeah, it's just not. No.
I want to ask a little bit about the history of the Durst organization. There's been some evidence that it was a tradition for the oldest member of the family to take over the business. How many siblings did
Spoon it,
Durst
says Danny
have?
Drew. Yeah, boy. Doing that breakfast bowl.
Seymour Durst had 4 siblings.
Who started the Durst organization?
My grandfather, Joseph Durst.
True fact.
Joseph and Rose Durst had 5 children, from oldest to youngest. They were Edwin Durst, Alma Durst Aspen, Seymour Durst, my father, Royal Durst, and David Durst.
So, was if it had been the tradition for the oldest sibling to take over, that would not have been.
Yeah,
a
Danny, that is
signal,
a
was
solid
it?
idea.
Was it?
I'm going for that Texas melt in the morning, boy.
What
Going for
was
that
it like?
bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I've been craving one. I'm just gonna make one. We got the bacon, got the eggs, got the bread. If not, do a breakfast burrito. Just got the tortilla.
He did not like New York
If not that,
City.
we got pasta. I'll put that shit in fucking pasta.
So my grandfather
Yeah.
gave up trying to get Edwin Durst
Bread in the morning from the market.
So the next oldest
I wouldn't
was
mind
my
some
father,
artisan bread at some
Seymour
point.
Durst.
But, you know,
Did
I want to do some
Seymour run
Zimmy
the
shit with
business
it.
after your grandfather gave it up?
Yes.
All right. And basically what was and is
Apex wants to know what we are
Durst
doing for
organization
Halloween.
business in New York.
We don't know.
Squeezing in a FaceTime with my kid and,
All the properties are very small. So if you're going to build a big building, you have to buy up a whole bunch of little properties.
it's been real awkward for me.
New York City has very
Because, you know,
strong
community.
rent control laws.
I'm not the best at
I think
holidays.
a lot stronger than out here.
I don't know what to do.
Once a tenant
But,
is in a residential
you know,
facility, they can
maybe we
stay
should go get a
there
captain's hat from the
until they
costume
die.
place.
As long
Like,
as
I don't
they
want
pay the
to
rent.
waste money on a costume. I want some long sleeves. It's getting
The
cold.
business was buying small buildings,
So I have very...
We should try to find you
removing the
something.
tenants,
You think?
Maybe.
demolishing the small
I mean, it's just gonna be an issue
using
until
land
we
for
find
parking.
something.
I already know right where to
Until
go.
You got enough little buildings together.
We'll make sure to get it big, so...
So
You
was
know.
that more or less the business plan of the Durst organization?
P.S. R. Kelly argued creators only need to
Did
engage
you
a modest
have any
base of
interest
true
in doing
fans,
that?
those who will buy anything you produce, to tune of 100 per fan per year for a total annual income of
You
$100,000.
just said
That is
that
true.
summer when I was
If you get about $100 from a fan, it's all about. But you know,
1969?
a lot of creators go about that the wrong way, in my opinion. Like, there's things you can do. Like, I don't know. For instance, we have a raffle. Like, we're young into the monetization game on this channel, but I've popped up merch stores and always wanted to do a raffle with an active enough fan base to where, like, basically the fan base buys themselves cool shit.
Living and running a store.
There's ways to set things up that, like,
Were you
end up being
living at the
beneficial for the
Katona
channel
house
as a
by
whole.
then?
That communicates to YouTube that you're a healthy fucking channel that's worth promoting. It's worth it to advertisers. There's little things. So like you know, we should do a contest, like DIY contest. Ooh, like a costume thing. I kind of want to just get some costume makeup and do a. Me and you just do some funnies. Just do a silly goose time. See where it goes.
You were in school in California.
You know what I mean? Maybe I'll go full black metal with it. You know?
was that? Did you
That
hear
was in the Herbert. A second record. And then everyone explodes into beams of light. He absorbs it, becomes 40 years younger, and it flies out of the place. Butt naked. Why is he butt naked? Because, I don't know. Princetta drew it, and it's bitchin'.
Plan that you had from California?
I'd love to do a costume contest as like what we did for the Halloween special.
Like among the Murkies?
Did you?
Yeah. We do like a,
Did
you know,
find
on
a
Discord.
place that you thought would be good for your
We
plan
gotta,
to
I mean,
have
I'm
a
not
health
gonna
food
bring too much
store or
heat
a
because I'm not good at
general store
holidays.
in New England?
I want to do a funny thing that we record with like makeups and then go right to a round table while I'm still, before I get it all over everything.
He's one of the most selective small
Because I touch my face.
in the country.
So describe, if you will, what you thought was
Oh shit.
ideal.
We're in the last 10
for your
minutes.
plan
Oh.
to have a health food store.
Wow.
and a
Night
general
shift.
store.
That flew by.
We crushed the
were-
fuck through it, gang.
Wow.
Pet costumes too. I'm down. I'm down for pet costumes. Get a little winter.
I mean, we can look at them,
Yeah.
but there's not going to be anything that fits her.
No.
Like, that's not going to work.
No, I mean other people's pets. Bring them, put them on cam. I want to see your pets in costumes.
Here, let me
That's a
repeat
cool
my
idea.
question. Did you
Man.
find that Middlebury, Connecticut?
What's the iPad
Middlebury,
for? Is that him like
Vermont,
reading what he's saying? Or something?
Yes, I think they're dictating and they're like
or your plan
showing
for
things that are relevant to the situation to
health
him.
food
Like, hey, do you
store
recognize this? He'd be like, yes.
general store?
That's when I wrote. That's when I reported Susan dead after I killed her.
What was it about that place that
But
caused you to make that decision?
oye, the fucking court is no longer out on that shit. Robert Durst was sentenced to life in fucking jail.
Yep.
Whatever the rest of that life is for that thing. I don't know if that's about to go into chrysalis and become a different thing or what, but Robert Durst looking rough. Rough. People could submit. I make Seth. Okay. Oh, you make them. Meowfits. Oh, that's adorable. I'd love that. I'd love to fucking have a costume contest. Be sick. Because we got some cosplayers that are pretty serious in the Murkies, in the Murky community, and that would make my fucking year if we did that. Like, it would make my year for sure. Do we bounce out now? Clean transition. What do we plug? Lux plays.
Oh.
Plug your channel. Plug the channel.
Lux Noctis, NFT TIS. We are currently playing Little Nightmares, and we'll be releasing more episodes next week. There are currently 5 on right now that started the playlist.
Yeah.
Lux_Noctis on everything.
Lux_Noctis 13 on everything. On everything. I see a few of you trickling in right as we're about to peel on out of here. You guys can rewatch this sucker on YouTube. It'll stay up. And we'll be back. I don't really stream on the weekends. We shoot Lux Plays and we organize the week's content on the weekend and push the content from the previous week. So, yes, hell yeah. And Allie, I agree with you. Yeah, we'll have to hype it. We'll have to hype this. I like this idea. We'll see if we can't get some of the Daily Grind people in on it. I know a lot of the Merc Mystics aren't going to be around on Halloween, so we'd have to pre-film it because they celebrate. So the witch is going to be celebrating, but we'll figure this business out. But yeah, to reiterate, Robert Durst was sentenced to fucking
Life. For murder.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck the rest of that kind of life is. Yeah, don't kill people.
Shame. Shame.
Don't kill people.
Shame.
Any people. Doesn't matter what they did to anybody. It's not good to kill people. It's Friday. I'm loose as a goose. All right. Peel on over to this end screen, gang. Jam some beats. Could submit a photo or video in beforehand. Yeah. We set up a whole channel to fucking say, hey, this is where you submit it. Bam. I like that. And if these raffles keep going the way they're going, you know, every super chat enters you to win a free piece of merch in the merch raffle. If they keep going that way, we can probably just, hook the winner up with a piece of merch. That'd be fucking cool. You know? Have everybody vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm into it. We'll try to organize that this weekend. I think I'll prioritize that because it's getting close to the end of into spoopy season. But forehead kisses. You fucking murkies. I love you all.
Every night. Every fucking night.
You could catch me before I hit the intro.
I didn't realize it until you hit it already. I was like, damn it.
Well, when I do a whole 5-minute spiel, I'm bad at goodbyes. You can hit me up 2 minutes into that rant, 5 minutes into that rant.
I didn't think about it. Jeez. You're lucky I said anything at all.
We have a tradition here at the late night, the night shift. We've changed the name of the show on the MURKradio night shift. We blow out the candle to shut down the MURKradio headquarters. So
every night.
Yeah. I try to blow it out every night. I fucking miss it and go to the in crawl every time. Yeah. Fucking nailed it. Nah. It's a history of fucking nailing it. We're good. Like 0-12 with the night shift now. We're doing fine. We're having a good time. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Somebody who would have gone there.
So what did you find? What were you able to do?
I leased space, 4,000 square feet, in Millbury, Vermont. Signed a lease, opened a store.
Did you have a place to live there? Go ahead. 80? Did you say $80 a month? Did you have sufficient income to pay that rent?
Yes, by the time I was 18, there were family trusts that paid me an income.